And we are live on a Saturday afternoon. Hope you're having a great weekend. Let's just get these ready. So, hello to those on TikTok and all the other platforms. That's the notification that I'm going live on all the other platforms. So, I look outside and I'm like, the sun is coming out. Should I go bike riding? Because when I go bike riding, it's a lot. It is in the 50s, and it just started to drizzle. This is like the fourth day that we've had some kind of precipitation going on, like rain, showers, yucky. It's been absolutely yucky here. I think tomorrow is supposed to be partially sun and in the mid 60s. I can't even open my swimming pool. It's not even close. It might take to the middle of January, the middle of June to open up my swimming pool, which is depressing. Because up here in the Hudson Valley, you don't get many days of warm weather. By mid-September, that pool is closed down because it just gets too chilly at night and it drops the temperature of the water, goes down. So, no bueno. No bueno. So hopefully the weather's going to cooperate. Hopefully this other thing is going to work. Oh, there it is. It's working. Let me do the pop out. And hello to those on TikTok. By the way, I know some of you came over because of the bishop, and I thank the bishop for doing that from the show last night. Oh, don't. Oh, it's 58 over there in California? Let's see. I don't think I got you beat, though. Alexa, what's the temperature here?
Right now, it's 60 degrees.
Oh, I got you beat!
Tonight, expect a low of 48 degrees.
But it's going down to 48 tonight. It's 60 degrees right now. We actually hit 60. But it's still nasty. I can't go bike riding in that weather. So I resupplied the apple juice just now. Not for right now. That's for tonight. So right now, I did all my work except maybe a show that was pre-recorded is done now. I need to grab that. Thanks to Amanda producing that show. I gotta go bike riding. I am neglecting on my 30-mile bike rides. This is getting me scared because I was getting in really good shape, and then this happens. The weather, it's been like this for the last few weeks. I gotta get my 30 miles in, and I used to do that 3 or 4 times a week. I gotta get back on my bike, and I mean a bicycle bike. And I always do 30 miles or more when I go bike riding, always. Never less than that unless I'm doing a different trip that requires less. Like the one I did last week when I went over the bridge here. That was fun. Let me see. Past recordings. What did she do it with? The chief. Yep, it's done. She did it. And let me download it. So yeah, it's just nasty here. The weather. And I have it in the background. Let me take myself off camera for a second. But this is the area of concern today. Here and up in here, but really here. Look at this weather down here. And we were talking about this yesterday. And this is going to be something that's going to happen throughout the weekend. So you can see, look at this line of storms right here in Arkansas. That heading probably, I got to put this in motion. It could be heading east or it could be coming down a little bit. I don't know. I have to put this in motion. But look at these storms out there. Looks like it's going into Alabama, Tennessee. Look at that. That is nasty. Even going toward Georgia. But it's really Alabama, Mississippi, right here, and definitely Arkansas. And I wouldn't doubt Oklahoma. That is nasty. So now, what we need to do is look at Radar Omega and see how, if there's any severe threats right now. I could put my camera back on for this. There are none, which is shocking. There are no severe warnings at the moment, which is good news. Good news. There's 7 alerts, but that could be flood warnings or... Doesn't that look wicked, Laura? Let me look at my radar. There's not much going on here. See, there's spotty showers around. We're experiencing it right now. It's been like this for 4 days. On and off. And in the 50s. Right now it's 60. Wow. It's going down to the 40s tonight. Not nice. And I just hope in 2 weeks from today, is Pine Bush UFO Fair. I just hope it's nice for the fair. Because thousands of people come to Pine Bush for the all-day event. 90 in East Texas. Let's look at Texas. Texas, we must look at Radar Omega and see where the severe threat is for today. I should have did that. I always do that. I'm just rushing right now. Let's check. Now that you mentioned Texas. Because Texas was in the area of severe weather yesterday. I don't know if it is today. Okay. Okay, this is... Yes, there is actually... There is some parts of Texas that is, but not a lot. It looks more like the north, the panhandle of Texas. The severe box coverage, but you'll see now. So that outline here is one. See that one? So there's a severe weather threat here. If you see that. But then there's another one. Another outlier. This one goes throughout Texas. Not the eastern part. Or central part. Like east of Austin and Dallas. It's not showing up. But here. And then it curves all the way up. And comes back down. And into Georgia. And back around to Louisiana. So this whole area has the possibility of severe weather today. And then there's another little area here in Florida. Pretty much covers almost the entire state of Florida. So there's one here. So you just got to watch the weather. But you could see how it goes into Georgia. And we've just seen it. Let's put some radar loops. And there are cameras on here, but I hate when it does that. And you could see the storms up here. Let's try to get a radar closer. Okay, now that's filling it in a little bit more. So you could see where the storms are. And they're moving east or northeast, but predominantly east. And you could see it's in that zone. So if you live in this zone today, you should definitely watch your weather for any possible severe weather. That would be my advice. Yeah, you know what, Laura? I never watch the weather forecast. I do my own. I don't watch or listen to them. I do my own based on what I'm seeing in real time. And I also use models, satellite imagery, wind. There's so many things you have to consider because this is being caused by a front. Now, where's the low pressure? Now, that's when I bring this into play. I'll show you. This is when I use this. But look at that. Look at these storms right now. Wow. Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, but you could see the majority of the storms like right through the... Look at that. The northern areas. But here, it's almost throughout the whole state of Arkansas. Look at that. There's some nasty cells in here too. But let's put this in motion. And let's see which way it's moving. It's probably east. Generally east. See, it's generally moving east. And it's all part of that system. A low pressure. See how it's sinking? And hello to those on TikTok, by the way. And Julian. Okay, so Starship's next launch is next week. Thank you for letting me know, Julian. So what is causing this? And there's another area of disturbance here. Then you go to wind. And you look to see there's a low pressure right here. And the cooler air behind it with this warm Gulf humid moisture coming up is fueling a lot of this. It's fueling it. So that's why you have a lot of disturbance through the center part of the country. And here, it's been miserable with a low pressure that's taken its time moving offshore, and we've been getting this cold air coming down here in the Hudson Valley. And it's just been miserable here. And the thing is, the trend is this is going to continue. Now, it's not as organized, so it's going to be scattered in here throughout the weekend. But you could see the Gulf moisture coming right in there. And that fuels the storms. So Sunday, look at this, still Monday. So you're going to have scattered showers in here and possibility of thunderstorms because it's unsettled. But then I look at satellite imagery. And you can see the cloud tops. Look at these cloud tops here. You could see where the storms are. The dark colors. Look at that. Look at that. This is the altitude of thunderstorm clouds, and you can tell. See them? The dark colors? This darker area? That's where the cells are. I'm surprised there's nothing here, but could develop. But this, you could see there's a lot of disturbance in here. So just be mindful of your weather if you live down here today. And there is, now let's check. Let's see what they're saying. Now let's check to see what they're saying. Okay, Poughkeepsie. I don't know why it says Georgia. What the heck is going on here? I didn't do that. Okay. See here, it's miserable. 48 tonight. It's 61 now, and we have all this nastiness. But let's see what they say here. Here we go. Let's see what we were just talking about. Let's see what they're saying. And there it is. The same outline I just showed you on Radar Omega. They outlined it here. Same exact thing. So the possibility of severe thunderstorms is in here. Tomorrow, almost the same areas, really. For tomorrow, I mean, look at Texas, look at Dallas. I mean, you could see it. That's tomorrow. And then Monday, it's pretty much from Texas all the way to Georgia, coastline, right in here. So just be mindful of your weather. You live 45 minutes from Houston. And hello to Benji. Oh, it's cool here. And hello to all of you that came over from the Bishop. He's such a great guy. He just does that on his own. I don't tell him to do that. He freaks me out when he does that. It's like, oh my gosh, he's blowing me up. You could have left your message, Carmen. So, hello to all of you. So I was at the store just now, and I ran into an individual, actually two, the one working there and another customer. I told him, go to Pine Bush. They don't realize, like, I actually have to pick up Nick Pope at the airport Friday, the day before, and there are people staying at my house. So Pine Bush is a big thing for me for like the last 10 years, as I'm part of helping organize it. Like, if I call the guy that's in charge of this event, I could scare him and say, but I won't do that because I'm not that kind of person. I could make him freak out. He would freak. If I said like a joke, like pranked him, I don't want to do that because he'll have an attack. But I do have to call Nick Pope. He's going to Contact in the Desert next week. And then he's coming to Pine Bush. Now, you could look up who Nick Pope is. Big time UAP guy, and yeah, I figured you discovered from Bishop Long. He's such a great guy. You guys don't know what a selfless human being he is. You don't know. He is really who you see on that screen, but even more. He's so selfless. His commitment to serving is incredible. And he doesn't accept money. The station, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, the station is going to be rolling out merchandise for him. On all his stuff. Sacred Division, we're going to do like, religious type stuff, but not, it's more like excerpts. You wait till you guys see and we're not going cheap. Quality, it's going to be exceptional. I'm just letting you know. He keeps asking me, when can I announce it? When can I announce it? We're working on, because when we do it, we want to do it right. I'll let everybody know, and he will announce it on his show. But we got some cool merch coming for him. And all the proceeds are not going to him. Why? He won't take it. So we have to donate it to a charity that he agreed to help children. Because he won't take it. That's unbelievable. Because it's something to do with that he made a pledge to poverty. He can't take nothing. That's the kind of person. I could show you something he sent to my mom. A blessed photo, which is like big, of Mother Teresa. It was blessed, and it was on Mother Teresa's resting place when they blessed it. And he sent it to my mom. He's an incredible person. What's up, Genghis? I'm telling you. He just sent me something. He won't tell me what it is, and I don't want to know what it is. He said, I seen something. It reminded me of you. I picked it up for you. I don't know what it is. I don't want to know what it is. I want to be surprised. But we have fun. And yes, I am Mr. Producer. It is a real person. That would be me. But hold on. I was going to call Nick Pope. And yeah, Mark D'Antonio's a good friend of mine. Actually, good friend. He's staying over my house for Pine Bush. He always does. You don't even want to hear a story that happened with him one year when he stayed over my house with my dog. It was crazy. He had a tie, because he was staying in the master bedroom. He had a tie that he had around the doorknob, hanging. My dog got to it. He's getting ready to speak at Pine Bush, and he goes, it was not good. It was not good. Oh my gosh, that's a true story. That is a true story. Hold on, let me call Nick quick. If he picks up. He's in Texas. I won't say where. Hey, Nick.
Bill?
Hey. I just wanted to first thank you for coming out with the guys.
Sure, no problem.
Secondly, I will call you Thursday, the day before, or if you want, you can call me as you're boarding your flight for that Friday. I will be at the airport waiting for you. So
Okay.
once you get off that plane, I will meet you at the gate. It's Delta, if I remember correctly. Right?
Sorry, say that again.
Is it Delta, the airline?
Yeah, hold.
I believe so.
Just let me get my diary.
Okay. And you're going to Contact next week. Wow, you're going to be busy.
Yes, and I'm in Vegas today for a live show tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to call you and interrupt what you're doing.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, Delta.
Okay. I will.
So,
You call me because you're coming in from Texas, right?
let's see, Tucson. So.
Arizona.
I won't call you. Yeah, I won't call you on the first flight, but I'll call you when I get on the connecting flight.
Okay. Okay. Definitely. And I'll be looking. So it's originating from Tucson, Arizona. So
Yes.
that's what I got to look for on the flight on the board. Okay. All right. So I won't call you. I'll wait till Friday. You call me when you're, like you said, at the connecting. Then I'll make my way to the
Sure.
airport and wait for you.
Okay, that's great.
All right. Well, listen. Have a great time in Vegas and in Contact. And looking forward to seeing you in a couple weeks.
Okay, thanks, Bill.
All right. You have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
All the best. Bye.
Okay, that's resolved. So, you guys, if you don't know who Nick Pope is, you can look him up. he's gonna be there. Oh, my Xbox 360 just shut off. He'll be there with. Matter of fact, why don't I just do this? Wow, that was noisy, that 360. My Xbox X is silent. Okay. So this is June 7th, as I was telling Jim. Oh my God, I forget the person's name I was just talking to. Jamal? Oh my, Jamal? I apologize if you're watching. Because I get into so many names, it's crazy. There, Nick Pope. That's who I was just on the phone with. But Mark D'Antonio will be there. Marianne Robb is and Martin Willis. This is gonna be cool. All great people. All great people that are gonna be doing their presentations. I'm trying to see. Contact us. Why would I do that? That's the museum. Where does he have the event? UFO Fair. What the heck is he doing? Vendor forum? They got all kinds of stuff going on. It's fun. It is fun. Why does he got... What the heck is that? That's not his show. What is that? Martin Willis's podcast UFO, that's not his banner. I may have to call him and replace that and send him the correct banner. That is not correct. UAP what? Studies podcast? Heck no. Oh my gosh. I gotta call him. That's wrong. Oh, now he's gonna panic. I'm gonna make him panic. That's wrong. That's not Martin Willis's banner. That's not even close. Let me pull it up. I have it, of course, because I produce his show. It would be in pictures. Well, that's loading. It's always something. Luckily, I checked. Oh, he's probably doing a tour. If I had to guess, at the museum. He needs to call me. I'm hanging up. You see this banner here? That's wrong. This is the correct one. That's the right one. That's the station banner. That is, I don't know what the heck this is. I don't know what that is. That is not even his show. That's not a UAP what? Studies podcast? I don't even know what the heck that is. I gotta call Martin. And maybe Martin will send me something. That's incorrect. That can't stay. What's wrong? He just messaged me. Call me. What's wrong? And he knows when I call, it's something. I just said, call me. So we'll wait for him before I call Martin. But that's wrong. I'm absolutely slammed here. What is wrong? Wrong. Wrong. Oh my God, I hate that. Wrong. Martin Willis banner says UAP Studies podcast. I will email. Oh, I hate this. I will email correct one. What's the email again? I hate when you try to do the word and it suggests the wrong words. Let me call Martin. See, I'm lucky I looked at this because this is not right. No bueno. That is wrong.
What?
Ah! I got a question for you.
Yes.
I'm looking at the Pine Bush Museum site for the event.
Yes.
He's got a picture of you with Martin Willis above it, and it says UAP Studies Podcast. I'm like, what is that?
That has nothing to do with me.
That's what I said. So I said, he's saying, what's wrong? Do you want me to send him the KGRA Podcast UFO with Martin Willis, or do you have something that you want to send to me to replace the nonsense that I'm looking on the screen right now?
Okay. I don't think I have anything that says podcast UFO. So
I do. You know the
Yeah, go
one.
ahead.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says podcast UFO on it though somewhere.
Of
right?
course, it says it in bold print, but it does have the KGRA watermark.
I don't care.
Okay, on the bottom, like on your shirt.
It's got a freaking alien head or something.
Yes, that's the one. It's really nice.
Yeah. It's beautiful with the alien head. Those are
Okay,
nice aliens.
I just wanted to get your green light on it.
Yeah.
All right, well, listen, have a great
I
weekend.
had too much coffee.
Are you going? Oh, I did too. Are you going to contact in the desk?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so that means if you need
We
me.
don't know what that means. But
No. If I don't know when you're coming in. When are you coming in for Pine Bush?
oh, you're gonna be there?
Heck no, I'm not going to contact. I'm too busy.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be there on Thursday night, late.
Over here.
And contacting the. Oh, when am I gonna come there?
Yes, Pine Bush.
So I'm coming back on the
22nd, and I'm leaving on the 5th, and I'll get there the night of the 6th.
Ooh. So do you know what
What's
time?
going on?
No, because I'm gonna be picking up Nick, and I gotta take him
no,
to.
I'm driving. I'm driving.
Oh, you're driving. That's right. From where?
Yeah,
New Hampshire?
Because it's because for me to land there at the same time Nick does and leave the same time Nick does doesn't make any sense. It's just not going to happen.
Okay. What I'll do is once I pick Nick up, I'm gonna call you to see where you're at, because he's gonna be staying at the same place you are in Middletown. So this way you guys could hook up.
I might be able to pick him up at the airport for an extra $50. Yeah.
No, I'm actually going because I'm getting compensated for it.
Well, it's kind of funny because Donna said, I said I've got to drive. I can't fly in. You know, when Nick flies in, she said, they have someone pick you up. You're the MC. They should be picking you up.
I would have picked you up.
They should be paying for your way. And all this, you know, because I'm losing like 5, 6.
I hear you.
coming down,
No,
you
I know.
Yeah, I don't know why Donna's making me do it. It's her
But
fault.
you are gonna get something from him. I know that.
I know, $200. That'll take the edge off.
That barely gives you the gas money.
Won't even give me gas money.
I don't want to laugh, but I hear you. But all right. So what I'll do is that Friday after I pick Nick up and we're in the car, I'm gonna call you to see where you're at, because then you can coordinate maybe meeting Nick in the hotel and have dinner or something. You guys can meet.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Have a great time.
Sounds good. Yeah, give me a call.
Send Donna my love.
I will.
Later.
Take care.
Bye.
She's
Yes.
hey, she's up by you right now.
Is she?
Well, not really. She's in Schenectady or something.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's not too
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Alrighty.
Later.
Have a good one.
bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Okay, I gotta send this banner. Oh my gosh. See? This is the stuff that happens. And that's not good. No bueno. I don't like that. We have fun though. Like we have parties in my backyard, just us, private, and the company that comes over too, because I have my 2 friends coming from Pennsylvania, Woody and Petita. My friend Jade's coming from Myrtle Beach. Mark is staying over. I think there's somebody else. Oh, Commander Cobra might be coming from Maine. So I got stuff going on. So it's gonna be busy for me. I got company coming here maybe tomorrow and Monday for the holiday. So I'm busy. But I'm glad I looked at that website, because that is wrong. He even said, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. So what the heck is it? I think it's Pine Bush Museum. Yeah, there it is. Replacement thumbnail for Martin. For Martin. All right, now we have to insert. Lucky I checked. I was showing all of you. So it's June 7th. If you go to pinebushmuseum.com, tickets are available there. I was telling if I don't know who that person, I forgot his name already. Jamil, whatever the person I met when I went to the store just now. If you're watching, I can get you a discount because you're a friend, and you get VIP status with me. All the people that are in my company get to go into the event early before the public does, because you're with me. Ask anyone. I reserve tables. Pick a table. Which one you want. I look after my friends. They travel from far distances to come here. I'm going to get them the best possible. They're my friends, of course. Jade doesn't go to them. He'll probably come back with my mom. But I know Woody and Petita will be there. my other friends. All right, hold on. Let me send his photo. Podcast. I gotta send the right size. 1920. Okay, I just sent it to him. Oh! One more thing for people watching. And the bishop was talking about this last night. There's only 20 left. There's only 20 left. I wish I could get it to make it 19. So if you go to kgradb.com, the station's website, there's still 20 left of this free Kindle book. And I spoke to John Burroughs, because he's in charge of this. And everybody will have their link by Sunday evening. He's actually working on it now. Hopefully. So there's still 20 of these free Kindle copies of the Rendlesham Revelation. This is book 1. So you can just click on it. I can't do it. Be one of the first 100 to uncover the truth. There's still 20 left, folks. There are 20 left. Goodbye, Laura. Have a great rest of your day. Imposter. That's funny. So there's still 20 left. Go to kgradb.com and claim your copy. It's free. The book officially... All right, so the Kindle officially gets released Monday. Then there's going to be a paperback on the 29th. But you can get a free Kindle version of it right now. Why not? It's freaking free, and this is going to be a very interesting read. So go check it out if you can. You just go to kgradb.com. Click that. And like I said, there's only 20 left. When the bishop was doing the show, like by the end of the show, there was 60 gone. Just from the bishop announcing it. So since then, 20 more. So there's only 20 left. So if you want to grab your copy, now would be the time. Just saying. Because it ain't going to last. It may not make it to tonight. I doubt it. It's 2:20. Highly unlikely that it makes it to tonight. Those 20 are going to go. So hello to those on TikTok and on the other platforms as well. Genghis, I see Genghis in there. Carmen. Nick is in there. Anybody else who may be watching. So let me just check messages. Uh-oh, Amanda. Yeah, she's working on her K-pop special for tonight. Shiny's 17th year anniversary is tomorrow. Well, technically, it's probably Sunday now in Asia, close to it. It's a big thing. It is a big thing over there. It's a big thing for all the Shiny K-pop fans. Okay, nothing important. All right. I'm clear. I was clear until that. Rain expected to end in the next few hours. Lovely. I can't believe I can't go bike riding. I'm so upset. So upset. I just hope, like I said, the weather's nice for June 7th for Pine Bush. Because there's thousands of people that come from all over the place. They have a lot of vendors, music, contests, It's a lot of fun. And I hang out, of course, with the speakers in front of the museum because I help them. There's going to be stuff going on in the tent, speakers during the day for free, underneath the big tent adjacent right next to the museum. So I have to help with that, making sure the equipment is working, the PA system. I'm going to ask Martin if he wants to introduce people as they come on. Linda Zimmerman. There's going to be a bunch of folks. There's another guy I got to call, Anthony, to make sure he shows up. He's speaking at 2 o'clock. So I'm like, you got to see me at Pine Bush. I don't stop. I'm running around helping everyone. Ask anyone that has been here. They'll tell you. It's crazy. Yeah, Nick in California where it's only it's 2:20 here, 11:20 a.m. in California. It makes me feel like it's so late. So anyway, I had to do that. You baited me to do that, just so you know. Yeah, Nick is good people. He is. Man, I can't remember his name. It was just like in a store, like fast. But if he's watching on one of the platforms, because on TikTok, you got to be careful mentioning other platforms. The bishop reminds me of that when he says things. So if you're watching on that certain platform, the person that I met in the store today, if you're gonna go to Pine Bush, find me. You'll get pictures with everybody, selfies, all that. You're in the neighborhood. Oh, I didn't even think about this. You're in the area. I'm having a private gathering. Oh, I don't know when I'll be back at my house because I have to pick somebody at the airport. But we have, or Saturday night after Pine Bush, we all get together in my house. Now, the problem is, I don't know what time Nick Pope is flying out. I have to take him to the airport for that. So I don't know if it's early in the morning, in the afternoon. I hope it's the afternoon so I could hang out Saturday night, the night of Pine Bush, have a little party in my backyard, food, that whole deal here. It's a private gathering here. And, it's fun. A lot of the speakers will be hanging out, hopefully. Okay, so another person, Mark D'Antonio was on the show with the bishop last night. SkyTourLive.org is his website. Everything you need to know about Mark is pretty much on that website. Links to his live streams, his database with literally thousands of images he's gotten with his 2 telescopes. Beautiful stuff. If you love astronomy, that's the place to go. SkyTourLive.org. There's just no doubt. But also, Martin Willis is the MC. The individual I was talking to, he's going to be the MC. He has a great show, Podcast UFO. We carry it on the station. It's syndicated. He's a great guy. But then there's this. I hope I have to wait, but yeah, right here. They will be speaking as well. Nick Pope, Mark D'Antonio, and my dear friend, let me get rid of my camera, Marianne Robb, who I love. I actually have her cap. I'm not wearing it, but it's here. Wait a minute. Alexa, turn on living room light.
Okay.
Where's that cap? I have so many caps. It's crazy. Iron Maiden. Oh, it figures, right? When I'm looking for the cap. And she has them. She'll probably be bringing. I'm going to call her, find out. It might be over here. Oh my God, I found every cap except for that one. KGRA. You gotta be kidding me. Where's her cap? Anyway, the cap looks like that, what's on the screen. This is kind of bothering me right now. Where's her cap? Oh, there it is. That it? No, that's Iron Maiden. Wait. I found it. I'm gonna put it on. It couldn't have disappeared. Alexa, shut off living room light.
Okay.
UAPPD. And they investigate cases involving law enforcement, Marianne Robb, Dave Rich. They are retired police officers themselves. And this is going to be fascinating. And that's Marianne and Dave. And they are retired, like I said, police officers. Part of MUFON, all that. So it's UAP-PD or -.com. UAP-PD.com. They will be speaking at Pine Bush. And here's the cap. So it's going to be so cool. And these are my friends. She's stayed over my house. I've stayed over her house in Arizona. She is dynamite. And Dave is cool too. But Marianne, gold. I'm actually going to call her right now because I want to know if she's bringing merch to sell. This cat is cool.
Hey, Bill.
Hey there. I'm streaming live and I'm talking about you. Are your ears bothering you at all or anything?
No, not right now.
I'm talking about UAPPD, and I'm putting the site on the screen and all that, talking about Pine Bush. My question to you is the reason I called you. Are you bringing any merch to sell?
Yes, I am.
Oh, cool.
We'll have shirts, hats, and coffee cups.
Cool,
And stickers.
because I'm wearing the cap right now.
You're doing what?
I'm wearing your cap right now.
Oh, fantastic. I love when you wear it.
So, looking forward to it. When are you coming in?
We're coming in Thursday.
Okay.
The 5th is, as long as Newark is holding its own.
Oh my gosh.
I'm hoping we tried to go Albany and also White Plains, but unfortunately the ticket prices were like $300 more a ticket.
Wow. Oh my gosh,
So-
you're flying into Newark.
Yeah, we we didn't know there were any issues at the time we
Right,
bought the
right,
tickets.
right.
So we're just gonna, kind of cross our fingers and say a prayer and hope that at least the glitch is fixed on Thursday the 5th.
Oh my gosh. Well, call me.
Okay, I will.
You know everybody, Woody and Petita, Mark is coming Friday. I got to go pick up Nick Pope at the airport on Friday evening. So it's going to be a little chaotic. But call me when you get in. Just call me.
I will. I will do that, and then we're gonna pick up a rental car, and then we're staying at a hotel. It's in Newburgh, and it says like Newburgh Stewart.
Okay,
So-
I know where it is. You're right by. It's right by 300. I know where it is.
Okay.
That's like 15 tops from my house.
Oh, fantastic.
So figure like a half hour from Pine Bush.
Okay, perfect.
But you call me. Call me. You know, when you
I will.
love you.
I love you too.
All right. Call me if you need me.
Wonderful show. Okay, I will.
Alrighty. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Bye. All right, so she is bringing merch. She's going to bring caps, shirts, and stickers. I think, and a mugs. So that'll be cool. I need a mug. Oh, I need a mug. And I don't get it. I don't ask for it. I pay for it because I hate that. But she did give me this when she was here a month or so ago visiting with Mark. She brought this for me. And I like it. I do like it. I heard like a vehicle outside my house. I'm just curious. What was that? My gate is open. It is still nasty-ish out there. From the light I come back. What's up, James? And hello to Big Bend. Anyway, so yeah, UAP-PD.com. And they're going to be speaking at Pine Bush. So it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I got to just check something. It's been like on and off rain, drizzle, showers for the last 4 days. It's just, and in the 50s and the 40s at night. Miserable. My pool won't be able to be opened for another 2 to 3 weeks. That's never happened. This has never happened this late in the year. Never. See, now the sun is out. It's looking pretty nice out there. Look at this. What? I haven't seen sunshine in 4 days. Whoa, what was that? Look at that. It's not going to last long. But there's some sunshine. That's the front of the house. All this rain is going to make that grass where I got to cut it Monday. I might barbecue myself, just myself today. Make a few burgers, hot dogs in the backyard. It looks nice right now. It hasn't been nice for 4 days. And remember, it's 60 degrees. That's kind of chilly. Might be nice in the sun, but in the shade, it's going to feel chilly. Just a little breeze. Let me look at the backyard. I would love to go outside and just check what that pool water temperature. It's got to be like in the mid to low 60s. It can't be good. It just can't be good. I fixed the whole backup for all the parties coming up. You know, the gatherings. I have people coming tomorrow, possibly, definitely Monday. And then the Pine Bush crowd comes. So this is going to be, I had to get this backyard organized and ready. And it is. I redid the deck. Next year it's going to go dark blue. Dark blue. The gazebo's lit up. Not now, but I put lights. Looks beautiful. I'm ready. I have to put the chairs out tomorrow with the cushions. They're in the garage. No, they're in the shed. So I still got stuff to do out there. But that water is got to be cold. And I got a solar cover on it. It just hasn't been nice here. At all. Not nice. I painted a big fence in front of my house. I had to replace 25 slats in the fence. Wood. Cracked. Broken. Rotted. I had to paint it. That's done. Getting things done. The place is ready. Oh, the place you had to see. It's always work to do. Always. Like if I was to do something right now, which I should, but I'm not, I have to put these chairs around the fire pit in the backyard. Because who knows? If we want to hang out in the backyard at night, you know, make a fire. I still have to hang. They're not that bad right now. The mosquito, it's called I have two of them, Dynaglows. They're really good. They do work. It's something like, I'll show you what they look like. They do work. They're electric. That's to find my model, an image of my model would be like ridiculous. Dynaglow bug sapper. Yeah, there's different models. But mine looks like this. Very similar. I have two of them. They work. Of course, sign up. Like that. So the light attracts them. There's a fan here, and it brings them down to this container area, and due to the lack of moisture, you know, they dry up. Let's just say that. These really work. And then I'll put the tiki torches around and all that other stuff. But the bugs aren't too bad right now. Not yet, because it's not warm. But it will. Depends on the weather. Right now, the weather doesn't look good. Like, it's going to be chilly for the next few weeks. Long range. The models are showing that. So it might be sweatshirt weather. We shall see. And hello to Colleen. And I know Big Bend was there. So yeah. But today, because I got to make homemade potato salad, I'm actually thinking of just grilling a few burgers for myself. Mom doesn't eat meat, poultry, none of that. It's only me. But I might do that later. I'm not going to the store. Plus, I'm on a diet, so I was thinking of getting like French fries, but no good, no bueno. I'll just make a few burgers later and chill out in the backyard. But right now, because we're streaming on multiple platforms, yeah, I mean, I could pull mine in from outside. Another card sound. It's next door. And I have the spare tubes for it too. I'm looking. I see those clouds are persistent. You can see them. You could see them right there on the table, the two of them. But I gotta hang them. You gotta see how beautiful that gazebo looks now. It's not solar, it's electric, lit up at night. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. How this looks at night. And the pool's lit up too. It's just amazing looking. It's beautiful. This is a good chill spot to hang out at night. Even during the day, but I thought I saw something. And I can't make this bigger, but you get the idea. And I gotta get the tiki torches out too to surround the property. So busy. And there's my Traeger smoker right here. I gotta check the pellets, make sure I have enough. So there's always something to do. That's the point. There's always something to do. I could find a bunch of things right now to go outside and do. Uh-oh, Lance. Okay, I already sent. He's gonna take care of it first thing in the morning. That image. And what's up, Woofius? On one of the platforms? Which I cannot say because we're on TikTok. So I'm debating, because I do want a game right now for a little while. Is that what I want to do? What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's almost 3 already. Or do I want to I could game, racing, I don't know. There's no good... They don't make the games anymore. They don't make racing games, hardly. That is so disappointing. Now, I was playing an Xbox 360 game yesterday. Nick knows. The Aliens Marines game. That game is intense. And it's a 360 classic. And I am enjoying that. Paul. Mr. Costa. What is going on? Happy holiday weekend. He's an old friend from the old hood. Oh, do we have some experiences when we were young? And I won't say any because he's a retired sheriff in California. Actually, Paul, if you're watching on Meta, you should be tuning into a show that is on our station. Briefing with the Chief Patrick Jordan, who is the chief of the LA Police Department. They just did a pre-record just now. Amanda just finished one with him. He's been on the network a few years now. It airs Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern on KGRA DB on Rumble, at Global Radio Live on X, KGRA Digital Broadcasting on Meta, FB, because I'm on TikTok. So you can definitely check it out there. Briefing with the Chief, with host Chief Patrick Jordan. You might be familiar with that, being a retired sheriff yourself. He's retired now, but he held a high position in LA Police Department. It might be something you might be interested in, unless you just don't want. I mean, would you want to be a guest on a show talking about your experiences and what you're thinking about what's going on? I can make that happen, you know. And what's up to Brett? So I know my old friend may be watching. Been watching a game called Roadcraft. It's good. You have to rebuild a town after a huge storm, making roads and getting infrastructure up and running again. That reminds me of like SimCity stuff way back in the day. There are games like that, even like going to a planet and creating habitats and colonization and all that. There are games that are based on things like that. I tend to find that a little boring for me, you know, but it's still interesting. But I can't make a judgment on it unless I tried it. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't make that assumption unless I tried it. I may love it. Messages are coming in. I'm good. I'm technically now straight with the station till Tuesday. I can relax now. Seriously. It's a good thing. It's, you know, I get a chance to relax too. Which does not happen often. Does not. Let me just clear out these messages because I have to stay on top of everything. What's this one? No. Caught up. I'm debating, should I have another cup of coffee? I may not be able to sit here. I may have to go start playing drums or guitar. Because I'm already a hyper person. I don't know what I want to play right now. See, like, this is the great opportunity to be playing drums. You know what I mean? Because, well, Mom is sleeping, but the door is closed. But it's daytime. I never take advantage of these situations. I should be. But then the problem becomes I got to get rid of the 2 platforms that I'm streaming to right now. Unless I'm playing my songs that I wrote. Then it's not a problem. But I get tired of that too. You know what I mean? Even though Annie loves my song. She loves the Santa's Elves song. That's her favorite. Yes, not everyone's cup of tea. But that's okay. Who cares? As long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters. See, when I'm getting ready to go on the drums, I have to take the shoes and socks off. too much information, I know. But I can't play those pedals with sneakers or socks. The socks slip off the pedals. Now, if there was specialized gear that you can wear, like Neil Peart used to wear, some drummers wear them for drumming. That's different. Because they're made for that. But not sneakers. And socks is definitely out if I get on the drum set. Which I'm going to now. Because I'm in the mood. We must put away the cheese balls. Which is a future container. Right, Nick? I actually replaced this pad. Has had its last, it still works, but if I remove the tape that I put on it, it's so beat up from me pounding it, so I put a new one in yesterday. Right there. I have 3 more. That's the kind of drumming that goes on. I could maybe possibly repair that. I don't know. But I'm pretty good at fixing things. Nothing's out of the question for me. Like the wheelbarrow. Oh my gosh, did you guys see the wheelbarrow I rebuilt? I saved $130. It was shot. There really should have been no way I could have done it, but I did. It's gonna be in here. It should be. Okay, here. This is good. This was a few days ago. Now, I was gonna buy a new one, but they want so much money now for a wheelbarrow. It's like, I'm not paying that kind of money for a wheelbarrow. No way, unless I absolutely have to. I was like, what? I paid $30 less for this wheelbarrow a couple years ago. No way. So this is the wheelbarrow. It was busted handle, and it was busted here. It was completely cracked right here. Right there. Completely cracked. I tucked it back in. I sprayed the bolts, blah, 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 blah. Cleaned it up. But that was bad. But then, with all the work I did, it turned into, if this picture opens up, it turned into that. I bought a 2x2 pressure treated. I bought brackets. I painted it. Not only that, I made it better in design than when I originally bought it. How? I did this to it. I reinforced it with the 2x2 pressure treated going across it. So I actually made this wheelbarrow better design than when I bought it originally. That's crazy. So I took a wheelbarrow that really any ordinary person would have thrown away and rebuilt it and made it better than the original design. That's crazy. You know how much it cost me to fix? $22. Oh, I saved $130 fixing that wheelbarrow. That's why I say I can fix things. Oh no. What? Again on the Hudson River? An incident after sewage vessel explodes on Hudson River. This was in New York because it's FDNY. Saturday, while it was docked, near an explosion near a wastewater treatment plant. It happened at about 10:30 this morning. The explosion occurred on a motorized city vessel named Hunts Point. Wow. That transports raw sewage. And I'm not going to get into the details of what happened, like what happened, because I'm on TikTok. But you could look into that yourself. So there was some kind of a vessel docked, sewage related, that exploded. And injuries and, not good. Wow. I'm sure it's all over the news. But it just came up on my phone. Wild. Not good. My father used to have a restaurant in Hunts Point. That's why the ship is called Hunts Point, and there is a sewage plant in Hunts Point, right next to a correctional facility barge. I know the area well because my dad. But it happened on the Hudson, so it must have been docked by where they do the waste treatment, sanitation. If I had to guess, that's probably where it happened, on the west side. But I'm going to show you, because I know the area so well. This is Hunts Point right here. So let's take a look. This is Hunts Point. Now I don't know, it's been a long time. I don't even know if the correctional facility barge is still there. But this is Hunts Point. And the treatment plant for the sewage is somewhere here. Like I said, things have changed over the years. But it's somewhere in here. I don't even see the correctional facility barge that used to be here. Maybe it doesn't. That's the correctional facility barge right there. Isn't that something? A correctional facility barge. That for Rikers Island. One of the biggest jails in New York City. But there is a sewage treatment plant in here. Pareto Cove, I don't know. But anyway, this is where it would have launched from. And it would have went up the East River and made its way to the Hudson here. And there's a treatment plant up into the north before the... Somewhere in here is the treatment plant. It's been a long time. But somewhere in here it was probably docked. I know it's more to the north before the GW. But this is New York City. It's raining right now. Can you believe it? This is where I did the bike ride, which I can't wait to go back, but it's not working now. It's working. There's a great bike. I bike ride a lot up here. For those who know me, know. It's raining right now. It's unbelievable. I can hear it. But I do a lot of bike riding. And I love it. But I really want to do New York City again with the 360 camera. I did it with a regular GoPro, but it's 180. I want to do a 360 video of the city on the trail. But, and I'm waiting. I wouldn't do it now anyway because of the weather. But I will be going soon. And I go by myself because I don't have nobody up here to go riding with me. So I do it by myself. But this is the Empire State Trail for New York, which is amazing. It's absolutely awesome. It's 750 miles worth of trails, and it all connects. It's one trail that it goes throughout the whole state. It's absolutely amazing. And it goes from New York City to Canada, from Albany to Buffalo. Albany to Buffalo. This whole trail. Look at that. The problem going back to New York City is they're doing construction for 30 blocks. I want to see. Yep, it's still red. There's no way I'm gonna ride the bike on New York City streets. There's just no way. So you see, it's in the red. They're doing construction here. That's 30 blocks. And that's 30 blocks of riding here, detour, back to the trail, there. There's no way I'm doing that. No way. So when they fix this and it's off the map, then I'm going to do this trail again. From the George Washington Bridge all the way to the Battery and back. That's about 40 miles from round trip from George Washington Bridge to the Battery. But I'll be doing that soon by myself, unless I meet somebody in the area that's a bike rider and wants to go with me. They're more than welcome, but the likelihood is I'll be doing that by myself, and I love it. And I've done it already once, but not with a 360 camera. That's the catch. Because 360, the way my bike is rigged like no other bike out there. Nobody has the rig I have. That's a fact, because I built it myself. I'm going to see if I find the one that I just did last week. Right over the Beacon Bridge here. Yeah, right? The bike should be named the Rig, because it has been rigged. Hold on, what was it? My house. I have it. Here it is. So this was last week when the weather was nice. Riding through my neighborhood on the bike. Right here. This is 360. So I can swing it. Look, see? So yep, going around. Going through here. So this is my neighborhood. Oh gosh. Riding the bike. Oh, that's Mom. She's probably messing with the cats. I'm going here, but look how beautiful this is. Look at this. What is she doing? Now, this is in the way right now, but this will get out of the way in a second. Now, the camera is 8 feet above the ground. You will not, you just see scenery with my streams. You won't see, and you won't see any, I'm all the way down here. This is on an 8 foot above the ground rod on a rig I built and invented. Look at this. Look at that view. Look at that beautiful view with the 360. This is the Newburgh Beacon Bridge. Or it's in I-84 is the highway. Goes to Connecticut, beyond, and points west. PA and beyond. But look how beautiful that is. And it's in 4K. Isn't that beautiful? I think it is. I mean, and this is the Hudson River. Matter of fact, George Washington's headquarters is right in there. Right in there is George Washington's headquarters. A beautiful place to go and take the tour. If you're interested in stuff like that. I have. But look how beautiful this is. Riding the bike. And I'm down here. There I am. You could still see me, the 360. And I love the 360. I have 2 of them. 2 GoPro Max. But look how beautiful my images are. They're steady. They're clean, clear, beautiful. This is the kind of, with my Quest 3, this is the kind of video I want to look at using my Quest 3. So that just gives you an idea what a GoPro 360 can do. Beautiful. It's stunning. And I live somewhere in there. Oh no, she's messing with the lights. Alexa, shut off living room light.
Okay.
But see how beautiful? Isn't that nice? Oh man, I wish I would do a bike ride in Sydney, Australia. Oh my gosh. What's up, Mom? I'm live. What's up?
How come I cannot light on my light in my room?
Alexa, turn on Elizabeth's light.
What do you have it here?
You should be able to do it in your room. Is it on now?
Yeah, it's on now.
Okay.
Well, now I can do
Okay.
Sure you can. Sure you can. Close the door, please. Anyway, so you get the idea. And I visited some spots. Like this trail. And then I found a cool hangout spot. I found a real cool hangout spot at the end of this. This is in Beacon, New York. I was having a little issue with the camera being so high getting through here because I don't want to break the camera. No way. Costs too much money. But right here, watch this. Hitting the cameras on the rod. Remember, it's up in the air. I'm hitting leaves right there. Boom. And then this comes. I'm like, uh-oh. This is not good. I had to get off the bike, lower the camera down, and barely squeeze through here because of this branch. So I struggled just to get through here. So I'm like lowering the camera down, see? Lowering it down, bringing it down. So you can see the camera going down. Get back on, walk it through. Look how close still. Wow, that's close. That is close. That was close. But anyway, getting to the beautiful spot. Right here. Oh, what a spot. Beautiful. Cool. I'm checking it out, scoping it out. Beautiful spot. This would be a great spot to camp. Right here. Not that I would. I'm just saying, this is a cool chill spot. Right on the Hudson. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I do a lot of the trails up here. It's what I do. I would be bike riding today if the weather wasn't bad. I would be bike riding right now. Or finishing up by now. So yeah, it's gorgeous. I love it. And it's beautiful. And what's up, Ethan, and those on TikTok? James, you're too much. I have plans. Mom, please close the door because I'm live. If you can. What noise? Nope, I can hear you. I'm going to close the door myself. It's okay. I'll close it. I'm going to... well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to make some hamburgers later. Huh? What happened? I know that. You still got the shrimp rolls? Okay. That's what she likes. Shrimp rolls. She'll eat that. But she won't eat any meat like poultry or beef. Her loss. And hello to Tracy. I was going to show something, but I totally forgot now because she distracted me. Totally. The GoPro. Oh, yeah. I have to pull up another video. That was me, I think. Let me see if I have this video. I might be better off going on Highland, Hopewell Junction. No, not that one. Let me go to, I'm better off going on here. I think I uploaded this bike trip. This is beautiful. Right nearby. Beautiful. Do not be fooled. Up here in New York, it's gorgeous. Everybody thinks New York City. Not here. I mean, I've got 3 bears in the neighborhood that I'm concerned about. Okay, my videos. It wasn't live. Okay, this one. Now, the bad thing about this is... Let me mute. The bad thing is YouTube has an issue with 4K. It lags a lot, which is not good. This is a 360 video from here. It's doing it now. This is a great trail. I love this trail up here. See, it's lagging now. It's doing it. This is my favorite. I call it the Bear Trail. This is what I call the Bear Country Trail. I love this trail. Love it. Like right there, there's a cave. Right? There's caves here. It's actually old mining for cement. But there's a lot of this. And this is now potentially dens for bears. So you gotta be super careful. But this is one of my favorite bike trails. It's 30 miles round trip, which I love. See, this lagging with the 4K video drives me nuts. It just drives me nuts. See, there's another one right here. I'm stopping to it now. There's down there, on that side. There's a big one off here to the left here now. Right there. Boom. Right down there. So there are plenty of places. But the point I'm showing this video is we got to go back. Before the bridge. Or is it after the bridge? Yeah, that's a bear. That's a clear bear den right here. This. It even has the sign. Right there. Well, look at the bear. Here's another cave. In that cave could be bats and bear. The area is also known for bald eagles. But this is definitely a cave. Right there. But back there is what I want to show you. Right here. Beautiful view. Riding the bike on this. Oh my gosh, I love this. Beautiful view. Look at that. Beautiful. But before this, I believe it's before it. I gotta see if I find it. It's a little hard to find. I mean, I'm going to some serious trail here. And you don't see many people out there. This is New Paltz, New York. I spelled it wrong. To Kingston. And I did this, you know, when it was cooler out. Like a couple of months ago. I'm trying to find it. It's going to be hard to find it. It's definitely going to be hard to find it. I went too far. It could be after. It might be after. I don't think so. No, it's before. It's hard. It's a long trip, so I'm going too far back. Okay, we gotta go ahead. Let's try right there. There's a campsite on the trail. It's so cool. So you could camp out. And I forgot what the cost is. It's not that much. But I would love to park at this campsite and ride my bike and just explore. It's not gonna work. This thing is so glitchy. I hate it because it's 4K. See? It's not working. Anyway, I should just put this on, take the 4K off, put it on 1080. Oh, now it works? Oh, it's ahead. This is way too far back. Still too far back. Wait a minute. I may be wrong. It might be past the bridge. It is past the bridge. What am I thinking? It is past the bridge. Wait a minute. It's past the bridge? I don't even remember. I don't think so. No. It's got to be here. Anyway, there's a camping site that's right there too. It is so awesome. It's awesome. I may have bookmarked it because I kept it for future reference. Of course I can't find it. Nope. Oh, I hate when that happens. I know how to do this. Let's try it this way. Google Earth. We'll look for Rosendale, New York. This is so cool. But I'm not going to do this by myself. Okay, we're going in. We're going in. So it's Rosendale, New York. The bike trail is... I should be able to see it. Where's the bike trail? It's hard to see it. Rosendale. Why can't I see the bike trail? Oh, there it is. Stone Mountain Farm. That's where the campsite is. So the bike trail runs through here. There it is, Empire State Trail. See it? Well, guess what? Here is the campground. Right in there. Right in there is the campground. And this is where you can, there's even cabins here. There's the parking. So here's the trail. You could kind of see it right in there. And you could literally, right here is the bike trail. And you could camp right off the trail. It's freaking awesome. And I would take the trip. If I was to park there and camp here, I would take the bike and take the trail north. Because the trail is in here. You just can't see it well. Rosendale Trestle Parking. Here's the trail right here. You could kind of make it out. Uh-oh. What's going on?
Dude, what's the picture is barely different. What's the fucking
Because it says UAP. What is the? It's not the right thing. He does He does podcast UFO. Whatever that says is totally wrong. UAP, whatever it says. So if you want to be accurate and do it right, you have to put that image in. It's not a big thing. You just switch it out, swap it out. I sent.
No, you have no idea what's going on over here. It's unbelievable.
I can't imagine, but do it when you can. We still got a few weeks till Pine Bush. Just when you can, swap it out. I don't even want to know the nightmare you're going through in Pine Bush right now. Oh my God, I can only imagine.
Dude, our fucking web host. And I'm like, I do not have fucking time for this.
So you're not having a good day, I'm taking it.
Dude, I have not seen this.
Call me if anything. Alrighty. Bye. Oh my God, so much weird stuff is going on with him at the museum. He's freaking out. And it's not good either. But getting back to this, that's all Pine Bush right there. So this is the trail. You could kind of see it in between the trees, but this is beautiful to take this trail up to the north, go through the mountains. Oh, this is just amazing. So I've done it a few times already, but I've never gone so far north. So what I'm trying to say is, if I was going to do a mission, I would probably drive there with the bike at that Stony, whatever it was. I talked to the owner, so yeah, Stone Mountain Farm. And I have video of the site. But the campground is somewhere near this farm. Oh, it could be this right here. Nope, that's not it. It's right near this. It's definitely not that. It's not near the homes. But I remember it's in here. This is it. Oh, that's it. That's the campground. That's the campground. Right here. Right in there. That's it. And it's right off the trail. That's it. And they have places here where you could stay too, like indoor. And there's all kinds of cool stuff here. So here's the trail. I love this. I love this trail. You don't even know. I love it. So that's another cool spot to go bike riding. But, and hello to Debbie. But my favorite is the walkway bridge over the Hudson here, Highland, going to Hopewell Junction. That's my favorite. It's easy, it's beautiful, it's nice. I would have done that one today if the weather was nice. Yeah, it's Pine Bush time already. 2 weeks from today, Pine Bush. Already, how fast. So I'm getting ready. I'm doing my part. And I'm driving him crazy because it has to be right. I cannot accept things not to go be right. I can't. It has to be right. Professional. So, and it's too bad I can't remember the person's name I met at the store today. It was Jim. Oh my God. It was so quick. I just at a store, just talking. But hopefully he'll show up in chat at some point, and he has no idea. If he likes this stuff, he has no idea. Because, you know, I'm the guy. I am the guy that gets all this shit done. And the station, and going to airports and picking people up. And do you know how many people would love to take that trip with me in a car to pick up some of these UAP paranormal celebrities that you see on TV and all that? Are you kidding? To spend just that time with them privately like that? That's gold. Mark is going to be speaking again, yes. Matter of fact, we should call him and see what he's talking about. Oh, I'm curious. I don't even know what he's going to be doing a presentation on. I'm going to find out now.
Hello.
What's going on?
Not much, how are you?
Good. I'm live streaming, but I'm asking you this because someone brought it up. What is your presentation going to be about at Pine Bush? Do you know?
I do.
What is it going to be? Can you give us a little background and summary of what it is?
Yeah, I can.
Go for it.
Oh, you want me to do it now?
Yes, because people are watching and listening.
I know, I'm kidding. Well, hold on a second. Alright, well, as we know, alien life is far, far away, and the elephant in the room is, how can they possibly be here from such great distances? That's a huge, being life, but that's the major stumbling block for anyone in academia and in the intelligentsia. That's always a big deal as to how could they possibly be here? Where did they come from? How could they cross the vast void between the stars? The answer is we've had no answer for the longest time. So, what's come up late is an old theory discovered in 1910, somewhere along that line, and it was by a famous physicist named Kaluza, and then later on, this additional mathematician physicist named Klein came on board to help with some of the details. But these two together came up with a hypothesis which said, well, wait, if there's 4 dimensions, x, y, and z, and we're all moving through time, so 4 dimensions, x, y, z, and t, then is it possible there's more than 4 dimensions? In fact, is it possible that there might be, say, 5 dimensions, and that we, in addition to many others, string theory posits, is it possible that this 5th dimension could be utilized for travel? And if so, would that mean that traveling in the 5th dimension would allow us to circumvent the light speed limit in our XYZ through time universe? Right now, we can't go faster than light in our 4 dimensions. So if there were more dimensions, then we should be able to go faster than light because those rules don't apply in other dimensions.
Correct. I get it.
So-
In theory. Yep.
So the talk's going to be is about how they get here from there, from the long distance. And it's going to detail, in layman's terms that everybody understands, the Kaluza-Klein theory and hypothesis, and tie it together with what's going on today at the Large Hadron Collider at CERN, and with research going on at Lawrence Livermore Laboratory in San Francisco. So there's a lot of cool crossover points, and in fact, interesting stuff that's going on. And it looks like, very likely, within, I don't know, a few years, a few tens of years to 100 years, we might have the ability to go interstellar. And it'll be small at first. We'll say, let's go to Mars and try that. Right now, a 10-month trip to Mars, 6-month trip to Mars, 4-month trip to Mars is kind of what's on the horizon for us at the speeds we go now. But if we could trip to light fantastic and get out of our 4 dimensions and jump into the 5th dimension and pop back out into our 4 dimensions somewhere else, then we can go from point A in our 4 dimensions to point B in our 4 dimensions without traveling a distance from A to B. We can just pop out of A, go into this 5th dimension, and pop in at B.
Right.
So we circumvent everything, and there is no light speed barrier at that point because we won't even need light speed. We won't even see it. We just pop out and pop in. So even if the light speed limit was a barrier in all these other dimensions, it wouldn't be in this case.
That's gonna be really interesting to see.
Yeah, it's the elephant in the room. It brings together all the problems. It actually ties in a knot how they could actually be here. Because everyone says, oh, aliens are here, but then when they think about it, they say, well, they're so far away.
Right, how did they get here?
And everybody has ideas. Well, I don't know, Well, the truth is, they go now, in my view, and now apparently Avi Loeb is on this side as well. He came out and said he thinks they're interdimensional as well. And I've been talking about it for, 4 years now? Okay. And it comes from Bob Schroeder's book, Solving the UFO Enigma. I think he's got it, And, Bob wasn't a physicist or isn't a physicist, but the thing is, the man who found Pluto wasn't an astronomer. He was a worker at the observatory that just liked astronomy. And Clyde Tombaugh found Pluto and went down in history as the man who found the 10th or the 9th planet.
Yep.
Yeah. So that said, when we look at this theory, it's not something that is for the faint of heart for those who actually wish to actually do the math crunching. But to get involved in the conversation, all you have to do is hear this talk, and it will allow you to converse and allow you to step in and say, wow, that's the last big hurdle, getting here from far away. And now that hurdle's no longer there, you can say, wow, now it's easier to believe that they're here.
Right. I know what you mean. Oh, hold on. Momzilla's coming in, Mark.
Yeah, you took my cycle took my bed.
Oh, he took your bed?
Yes.
But so Mark will be speaking at Pine Bush June 7th. Tickets are available at pinebushmuseum.com, along with Marianne, Rob, and Dave Rich, UAPPD. And Nick Pope will also be doing a presentation, and Martin Willis, our friend, will be the MC. So, and make sure to check out skytourlive.org or skytourlive.com and check out all the incredible stuff that Mark does. His live streams are there where you can connect to them, link to them. His database of all thousands, literally thousands of incredible images are there.
Free for the taking.
Free, exactly. So you can go check that out. So James says to tell you, he caught you on Aussie TV.
Really?
Yeah, the other day on Ancient Aliens. Tell him royalty check come incoming. So he saw you on Australian TV.
Well, what's funny is Ancient Aliens has asked me a few times to be on the show, but they never wanted to front the money to bring me out there because they film in LA. And so rather than come here with a crew, they just decided to license footage from History Channel, where I do a lot of work.
Wow.
So if you saw me on another channel, or saw me on Ancient Aliens, it's not because I agreed to do Ancient Aliens. It's just that they decided it was cheaper to hear me talk about the same thing from another show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So
That's okay. I mean, I don't mind. I don't care.
yeah. But you're still getting the publicity out there.
Well, yeah, that's all you get for is the publicity, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
All right. Well, thank you for taking a few minutes. When are you leaving for Contact?
Tuesday, I'm leaving for Contact. I'll be back on the 4th, and then on the 7th, I'll go to. Well, I said the 6th, I'm going to come out to your place and get ready to speak the next day
Okay.
at Pine Bush.
Just remember, try to get here before 4, because I got to go pick up Nick Pope at the airport.
Well, no, I will.
So just try to get here at a reasonable time.
I will.
All right. Well, feel better, because it sounds like you're dealing with something. And hit me up if you need me.
Okay.
All right, Mark. Thank you for coming out for a few minutes.
All right. Thanks, man.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, he sounds like he's got something going on, like a cold or something. He's got a lot coming up, travel and things going on. So hopefully he'll feel better before Contact in the desert next week. And that's out west. So he's going to be busy. A lot of them are going to be busy. Marianne's going to be with him. UAPPD. Then they're coming here. So busy times right now for all of us. And I just want to say hello to those watching right now. And if you go to Pine Bush, for those, find me. I won't be hard to find. I will be in front of the museum somewhere, probably hanging out with all of them at their tables. Or on the side of the building, there'll be a tent where speakers will be doing their thing during the day for free. And I if I'm not in front of the museum, I will be near the tent somewhere. So for those who've met me in person, just say, hey, Bill, and I'll take you and you can get some photos and selfies with these people. So, and they're really cool, and they will take the time to take the picture with you. The people that know me know that this is a fact. So, and I've met a few in the neighborhood. A couple of people when I was bike riding here in Chadwick Lake. Another person in Home Depot the other day. He said, sure, I'm coming. I said, find me. Even a gentleman that I met today at the store, dude, go to Pine Bush. You find me. And I'll introduce you. That's a fact. And, you know, if you purchase the ticket to go for the event that night, come with me. I'll get you in early because you're part of my group and you get good seats. Reservation, VIP. So that's what you get. Insider thing. if you're hanging out with me. Or us, actually, because it's a group of us. Join the group. And hello to Grace and anybody else that may be popping into chats or watching right now. As it is almost 3:30. Well, it's actually after 3:30. It's 3:34 here. In the Hudson Valley, New York. Near Pine Bush. So I'm going to go outside soon and do a little barbecue. In my backyard. Not a barbecue. I'm going to smoke some burgers. Because it's not a barbecue. It's a smoker. It's a big difference. There is a big difference with flavor when you're using a smoker compared to a grill. I love my smoker. Oh, I would not trade that for a barbecue grill for nothing. Never. Smoker's where it's at with the flavor and how it, oh, just amazing. Yeah, I think that's about right. But then again, I was going to do something before I got caught in this. And that's, I'm going to play a couple of my songs on drums. Because I was going to do that originally. Until all this happened. Let me see. Let's get rid of Google Earth. Let's bring these up. Now, it's amazing. I always say this, and Nick is probably tired of this in California. But it's Suno. It's AI-generated music that I choose. It's my lyrics combined with the AI-generated music of my choice. And it takes a while to get the right music to go with my choice of with my lyrics. So this would be one of the songs I wrote for Halloween. It's one of my favorites. I wrote this for Halloween last year. But look how it sounds without the drum part. Oh, I'm echoing. That means we're hot on YouTube. Oh, I said it. Oh, man. I didn't want to say it. Okay.
They gather in the fields, the false harvest to complete. Light dims in the heavenly hearth. Bonfires glow bright with symbolic.
It sounds so plain.
Samhain begins for all to celebrate. The physical and other world to interact. Blessings for the new harvest. Fires to seal their yearly pact. Pumpkins smiling throughout the house, emitting their light in the dark. Spiders bounce on their glittering web. Dogs
It's so empty without the drum part.
Shadows in the distance, the source yet unclear. The moon shines brightly, howls in the night, I tremble with fear. Candy awaits in the jack-o'-lanterns. Children all dressed in their Halloween guise. Traditional parties blaring Monster Mash. Everyone dressed in their best disguise. Ghouls and zombies walking through the streets. Superheroes but not skipping a beat. All dressed in their costumes, ringing or knocking, it's time. dance in the heavenly hearth. Bonfires glow bright with symbolic heat. Samhain begins for all to celebrate. A physical and other world to interact. Blessings for the new harvest. Fires to seal their yearly pact. Pumpkins smiling throughout the house. Emitting their
You're not gonna believe what just happened. That is so bizarre what just happened. I poked my eye with the drumstick and my contact lens fell out. Literally. That is so bizarre. So now it's like I would have to play drums with. Oh my God. You can't make that up. Now I know it fell out of my eye because I felt it come out. So now we have to get a contact lens and go put it in. Alexa, turn on living room light. That is freaky. I poked myself
Okay.
in the eye with a drumstick. Can't make that up. Oh my God. Oh my, I can't believe that just happened. For real. What are the chances? And putting a contact lens in could be fun. Because my eye's going to be red for a second until it adjusts. So I'm actually going to put a contact lens in my eyeball right now. I think the contact lens is the wrong way. Let's try it this way. No, that was the wrong. That's the right way. Oh my God, what luck. Alright, it's in. It's in. Alexa, shut off the living room light.
Okay.
Wow, that was freaky. I put it in. What luck. Poked myself with my own drumstick. That is crazy. Let's not do that again. Oh my gosh.
They gather in the fields, the fall's harvest to complete. Light dims in the heavenly hearth. Bonfires glow bright with symbolic heat. Samhain begins for all to celebrate. A physical and other world to interact. Blessings for the new harvest. Fires to seal their yearly pact. Pumpkins smiling throughout the house, emitting their light in the dark. Spiders bounce on their glittering web. Dogs can be heard as they begin to bark. Shadows Professional parties bearing Monster Mash. Everyone dressed in their best disguise. Ghouls and zombies walking through the streets. Superheroes run not skipping a beat. All dressed in their costumes, ringing or knocking. It's time for trick or treat.
As twilight approaches with colorful hues, daydreams turn to night. Twinkling appears slowly above the hints of the heavenly light. With each passing moment, wonders are born, like years traveled, determining their date. A look through a time machine, how long before we know their fate? The wonders and dreams race against time. The brilliance of light and shooting stars. What lies above and beyond our Earth. Imagining our travels and visits to Mars. How far can we reach our outstretched hands? There is no limit, our goals set high. Watching the meteor streak above under the night lit sky. Could there be lights out there, feeding in the Goldilocks zone? What would an exoplanet be like? Is it similar to our own? Mysteries of the universe, galaxies swirl, what is that black hole? The power and beauty of our sun. Northern lights are born in the northern pole. Viewing through a telescope, revealing the secrets the naked eye can't see. What is that beautiful planet? Which planet is that? What could that be? Pulling all the charts like a captain at sea. Heart pounding within my chest. A new frontier to be explored. Humanity's destined to begin its quest. Rockets launched upward with a fiery roar. Risks and danger lie in its course. Overcoming all challenges. Atmosphere pierced with all its force. Is that a SpaceX rocket or satellite? Feelings of excitement and joy. Lying back and gazing at this beautiful sight. The night lit sky for all to enjoy. Could there be lights out there, feeding in the Goldilocks zone? What would an exoplanet be like? Is it similar to our own? Mysteries of the universe, galaxies swirl, what is that black hole? The power and beauty of our sun. Northern lights are born in the northern pole.
I'm done. Rusty. Very rusty. But done. I almost poked my God, I can't believe I did that. If I was chilly before, I'm not chilly anymore. That's a nice little warm-up. And I'm untangled. What happened here? It's fun, but I can't play because I'm on streaming on certain platforms, so I can't play like regular music. Has to be my music. So that kind of takes that away. If we were simply on TikTok, I don't know what the hell that just was. If we were simply on TikTok, I could play anything. But that's not the case. So I have to be very careful with that. But literally, like, breaking a little sweat right now from that. But it's all fun. What's up, Wanderer? Oh, you had a barbecue already? I haven't eaten yet. I've had nothing to eat yet, which I need to. So, that's what I'm going to go do myself. I'm going to barbecue. Something simple, something easy. And sit outside. I don't know. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 48 degrees.
It's only 60. I don't even know if it's sunny. It could still be cloudy. And if that's the case, it feels a lot cooler in the shade. 95 there? Wow. Wow. It's crazy warm there. Where is this? Florida, Texas, Arizona? Where is this? Has to be something like that because Florida's been warm. Some southern Texas, some places in Texas. You know, and then if you go to Arizona, of course. Wow. That's warm. Louisiana. Yeah, that makes sense. South. That makes sense. Wow. 95. My gosh. Oh, it's night. Oh, we don't know. Let's see. Oh, my phone. Oh, it's nice out right now. It's clearing up finally. I can't go bike riding. It's too late. Oh, it's nice out right now. I'm going to put my radio outside. I'm going to barbecue and chill out. And hello to Dwayne. Anybody that's watching on TikTok and all the other platforms, it actually is nice out right now. That's the first, like, it has not been sunny for days here. For days. I bet you wouldn't mind like a 65-degree day right now compared to 95. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Actually, I'm going to pre-warm up my smoker. I might do that. I might have a few hot dogs and burgers. I don't eat that hardly no more. I think I might just do that today. I'm not in the mood to make potato salad, but I do have a little coleslaw. You know what is delicious? If you've never tried it? Two things. Try a hot dog with potato salad on it. Try a hamburger with coleslaw on it. It's great. You can't imagine until you try it. It is really good. The combination. I make my own potato salad. What's going on here? Okay, that should not be like that. So what I'm gonna do right now is mute here. All right. So I'm gonna barbecue now. Oh yeah, look at that. It's echoing. It is echoing. I'm gonna go barbecue. And it's raining now again. As I'm starting up the smoker. What luck. First, just a few minutes ago, it was sunny on the camera. Now it's a rain shower. This weather's crazy. So, I'll be back later. I'm gonna make some hot dog onions, homemade. And I'm gonna do some grilling. Well, not really grilling, smoking. You could say grilling though. What? You need to slice me some onions. Not chop, slice. Like sliced. And not too thick. Listen to instruction. All right, anyway, hope you all have a great Memorial Day weekend. I will be back later at some point, I think. So have a great rest of your afternoon or morning or whatever it is. And see everybody later on today. So till then, peace out. I'm going to go barbecue. I'm out. Later, James. Later, Nick. Later, everybody.